Welcome to Embedded Software Engineer course. In this Embedded Software Engineer course, you will learn how to design embedded softwares. This is specially designed for students and working professionals to work efficiently as embedded software engineer in the industry. This course covers all the below mentioned requirements for the role of embedded system engineer. Embedded system engineer has to be passionate in order to work as embedded electronics engineer, in order to work on embedded engineering projects. This position is open to all experts interested in working on cutting edge projects. As an embedded software engineer, you need to know how to write libraries and drivers for various electronic modules for a microcontroller. In order to do this, you can use MicroPython. MicroPython is a lean and efficient implementation of Python 3 programming language that includes a small subset of Python standard library and is optimized to run on microcontrollers and in constrained environments. You can visit micropython.org in order to get started with MicroPython. Followed by, you can refer the datasheet of electronic modules like position sensors, and you should be able to write the code compatible with the suitable microcontroller. In order to become an embedded software engineer, you also need to understand how to define the hardware architecture. You also need to understand how to design, build, and validate the electronic circuits. In order to do that, how to read the data sheets, you can reach out to various positional sensors websites, and one such which we are using in our course is anisotropic magnetoresistive AMR linear position sensors. So linear position sensors play an increasingly important role in many industrial, robotic, and medical applications. Advanced applications in harsh environments need sensors that perform well even when exposed to oil, dirt, and dust. So we make use of these position sensors from KMXP series. Coming to the next point, in order to create the hardware architecture, you also need to understand how we build hardware architecture, and a complete process, an ultimate guide how to develop a new electronic hardware product is also available. Plus our mentors teach you how we can do it step by step. So in order to do it step by step, I'm going to quickly walk you through with what could be the steps. Part one would be the upfront work in order to get started with the design, where you can simplify your product. Second could be your product development strategies. In your product development strategies, you can develop the product yourself, or else you can bring on a technical co-founder. You can outsource the project to freelance engineers, as well as you can outsource the project to a development firm. You can also partner with a manufacturer. The third section is to develop the electronics part. In order to develop the electronics, first, a preliminary product design known as a proof of concept is designed, where a system block diagram like that is created, where let's say you have a microcontroller, it may be having Bluetooth, temperature sensors, accelerometer, display, GPS, battery level monitor, lithium ion battery, battery charger. Like that, you need to have a circuit, a normal circuit designed, followed by you need to select the production components which might be required in your product development phase. You also need to estimate the production cost, followed by we need to design the schematic circuit diagram. There are a lot of tools with which we can design schematic circuit diagrams, and one such is fritzing. Followed by you can design the printed circuit boards. You can export the designs and you can send it to a PCB manufacturer who can get those PCB printed for us. A PCB is a printed circuit board, and an example printed circuit board is displayed to you here. Coming to the next point, then we have to generate the final bill of material, and we have to order the PCB prototypes, and finally we are going to get the PCB prototypes. So with the PCB prototypes, what next we need to do? We need to evaluate, program, debug, and repeat the process. Once we are done with that, we are going to debug the program, and finally we are going to build the device enclosure for our embedded product devices. Coming to the next point, post this, or in order to get the enclosure, first we need to create a 3D model. Once we are done with creation of a 3D model, we need to order the case prototypes. Either we can order it to some place, or we can buy a 3D printer and get those print designs done. Followed by, we are going to evaluate the enclosure prototypes. We are going to transition to injection modeling. Followed by, we have to get our product certified from a certification authority. So that's how we can build an embedded software product. Coming to the next point, you should also have experience, or you should also learn how to work with microcontrollers and ARM architectures. You will also learn how we will be working with various wired and wireless transceivers, as well as you will learn how to establish communication between multiple devices using protocols like Bluetooth, radio, Wi-Fi for UDP and TCP. Later, you will also learn how to troubleshoot network issues like packet loss, connection establishment, and a lot more. In order to get started with the course, you can get started for the prerequisites for the beginner level free of cost on our website, hackweather.in. So once you reach out to the website and you register, you're going to get access to the listed courses: software testing for programmers, Arduino embedded system programming, Cisco network engineering, basics of chatbots, and agile development software practices, Scrum. You're going to get this content for self-learning free, as well as you can join the complete embedded system program with us for 4 months at 29,500 rupees only. So in this, we are going to cover all the concepts which we discussed, where you're going to learn MicroPython, you're going to learn ARM architecture, you're going to understand positional sensors and their data sheets and how to integrate with them. You're going to understand hardware architecture, and you will get to understand a complete process from scratch, that how to build a new embedded system product. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Registration link for the free course is available in the description, as well as you can join instructor-led training offline at our offices or online on Zoom for 4 months at 29,500 only. Huge discounts are available. So reach out to hackweather.in, speak to your mentor, and claim the available discount. Thank you so much for watching.